not worth it. I only have 30 HP. Don't know what the purpose of that was. I just kind of felt like it. Oh, I have to go that way. Well, I hope the teleporter takes me somewhere nice. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be dead by the end of this. Thank you. Back to where I need to be. Kind of felt like that was where the thing opened up. Boop. His head exploded. That was quite nice. I can't see. I can't see what else is going on with my little chat log file. That was actually part of the reason I wanted to pause recording, was so I could move Audacity out of the way. That's me. That was actually intentional. That was the sound of me crapping my pants. Oh dear. You're like Hectaby over here. Boop. I'm going in here. Bad day, bad day, bad day. So, whoa, hey, what? How did, Doom 1 Super, what? Is this legal? Am I gonna, like, be arrested by John Carmack? This feels wrong. Well, I guess it's, if I picked it up without cheating. Jeez. That was kind of unexpected. Okay. Wow. I don't even know what to make of that. Super Shotgun in Doom 1. That happens, I guess. Oh dear, I'm lost. No words can describe the abject confusion that blew through my mind when I picked this thing up. Wow. I just... Wow. Super Shotgun in Doom 1. Happens, I guess. I can't help but wonder where I picked it up. Was it just a random drop, or... Wow. It's got a very nice kick to it. Again, I really don't play Doom 2 so much, so I haven't got to use the Brill Doom Super Shotgun. It's pretty nice. I wonder what the alt-fire does, though. Single barrel. I get the feeling it's going to somehow come back to haunt me later if I don't kill you now. I get the feeling it's going to somehow come back to haunt me later if I try to kill you now. Ooh. Ooh, that was pretty cool. I like the Super Shotgun. Hello, Baron. You were much more terrifying in Doom 3. Just going to get that out of the way real quick. Definitely much more terrifying in Doom 3. Doom 3 BFG Edition. I should talk about that, because it seems incredibly silly. I'm pretty convinced the whole reason that John Carmack was developing it in the first place is because he wanted to do his whole head-mounted display thing. Which is kind of cool, I guess. I like the idea of the head-mounted display, but simultaneously I don't like the idea of paying $500 for it. Could just be me. I mean, if you have like $500 to dish out, then by all means feel free, but for most people that is not pocket change. Myself included. I have... Nope. Oh, is it that? Yep, it is that. It's not that thing's gaze. I can stand right here and it won't hurt me. It's actually that. That is evil. You can't even see that in the vanilla version of Doom. You just see the insert cut away. That is evil. So, could someone kindly tell me where the hell I'm going? Because I quite frankly do not know. Oh, this seems like a worthy bet. There's all kinds of little armor bonuses everywhere, so death is abound. Boop. Boop. I love this gun. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I love this gun. Immensely. Oh man, the high resolution texture pack looks a little weird in this area. That's odd. It doesn't chain together so smoothly anymore. Wow! Freaking seizure skull. I feel like I'm fighting Ghouls Versus Humans style up in here. Jitter skull. What is with the imps lunging the moment I flip switches now? It seems like there should be like a moment of grace where the imp just kind of goes, oh, I am currently reacting to your existence. But Brutal Doom doesn't believe in that philosophy, I guess. Whoop! Gonna poke my head in here. Boom! Why is that hurting me? Alright, I forgot. Even bullets have like this tiniest amount of splash damage, so if you fire directly at a wall, it hurts you for being a dumbass. Which is bad, because I am quite the dumbass. In case you can't tell by now. I'm not used to how cacodemons work anymore. Again, there were... No! 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 Bad pinkies! No! Bad pinkies! Normally I would laugh at that and pull out my chainsaw, but this is Brutal Doom, so I'm more likely to piss my pants and run away because a single bite from them is murderous. There's not even a medkit to help rub, you know, I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna make a mention of rubbing salt in the wound, and it didn't make sense in context, so it sounded wrong. Not even a medkit to help me rub anything. Is this... Okay, so I have 3 more levels. I can stick it out for 3 more. Ooh, unless it's this level. Okay, allow me to adjust my seating position. Save my game. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. I am going to die here. Apparently I wasn't going to die there. I lied. For which I am deeply apologetic. If you would prefer I die, I'm sure that can still be arranged, and probably will be sometime in the near future, because I'm lingering around the 20s pretty much constantly now. Oh, Brutal Doom. That is awfully tempting. I think I'll go for it. I'm gonna come at some bros here. Ha! I just smashed a fallen comrade into millions of little pieces. I feel kind of ashamed of what I've done here. Oh man, I was doing so well with that too, and then I just kind of got hit. Nope. Wow, this is really useful. I'm glad I randomly found this. I didn't run into the Crusher last stage either. I think it's a secret. You walk into a room that's full of vines, and the sheer concentration of enemies is pretty much convincing enough to make you, like, turn tail and run. But as soon as you try, it turns out the ceiling that was above you is actually secretly a Crusher. And it just drops down on you and you know, splatter. It's great. Personally, I prefer the air. I can't do a Falco impression. I can't do Falco Lombardi. I'm not a feather fag. Which is a Brawl Talks reference, by the way. Yay, death! Oh, that's a Baron! That's a Baron! Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Go, 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 go. I am not going nearly fast enough for my tastes. Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Gotta run, gotta gun. Gotta run, gotta run, gonna die, gonna die, gonna die. Oh god. That was... No. No. No, I heard a door open. That was genuinely really bad. Wow, I came so close to death. Thank God for the freaking jump. No. Spazzy skulls. Doop. Oh, I'm gonna get lost in here trying to find the red key. I am going to get terribly, terribly lost in here trying to find the red key. I always do. It's one of those things. There's no explanation for it. Throw me into a maze, I'll do fine. Throw me into a Doom map, I'll plant my face into the nearest wall texture and stare at it for hours on end, wondering why I'm not going anywhere. I'm assuming the red key is in here. Okay, gotta run, Spectre, gotta run. Thank you, Spectre. I appreciate you getting immediately in the way of my shotgun blast. It wasn't intentional in any way, shape, or form, but I'll still take it. Hey, red key! How do I get out? $1 million question. Oh, they just killed another survivor. That's one thing that I am actually really appreciative that this mod added. And again, I do sometimes speak English, you just have to listen super close. I'm glad they added survivors, but it's disappointing that the enemies can just run up and kill them while they're tied on the stake, because more often than not, you're not going to be able to get to them. Where do we go now? I don't know where to go from here. Found it! That worked out better than expected. That worked out better than expected too. Kill pinkies, kill pinkies. And avoid the cacos. So if I have the red key and the blue key, I imagine there's probably a red door around here somewhere for me to use it on. And I've actually had compliments thrown at me before for being able to navigate through Doom maps relatively well. And people are like, oh man, and actually the person I'm thinking of here is my friend Chris, because that Baron is tracking me. Holy tits. Holy tits. That Baron has bloodlust. That Baron is on the warpath. Let me through, let me through, let me through. It's gonna be really bad as soon as he gets in here. There we go. I was hoping that last shot would kill him. But yeah, my friend Chris, he was like, how do you get it? It might have been Chris, it might have been someone else. Chris, if you're watching this, and it wasn't you, I apologize. You faded out of existence. Chris, if you are watching this and it wasn't you, I apologize. But there was someone who was, like, impressed at how well I could just, like, sprint through Doom maps, and they asked, like, how frequently I played it, and I must have been morbidly obsessed with it, which, to an extent, I guess I am. But, the truth is, I don't have any of the maps memorized, to any extent. I just kind of flail myself around the map uselessly and try and figure out where to go. Part of the reason that I am so not enthralled by certain games, such as fighters, for example, is because I am not a precautionary player. I am a strong reaction-based player of video games, which is why I excel at things like Doom and suck at things like Call of Duty, because I can't stand having to practice doing things. In Call of Duty, a lot of the competitive play in that game is entirely based around taking the time out of your schedule to learn the maps, learn where the best spots are to sit down and camp, which is actually kind of a sickening thought to me. And just basically to learn where spawns are and where people are most likely to approach you from, so you can be guarding that area, so if an enemy comes running at you, you don't immediately die. But I hate taking the time to do that. I'm more of a reaction-based person. Sitting there and doing all this precautionary stuff doesn't equate to fun for me. I like things when they're crazy and frantic and fast-paced and generally end up with you dying very quickly because you suck at everything known to mankind. Oh, I freed you and then unfreed you with my bullets. But yeah, that's the main problem I find myself having with fighters. I've actually had a few people tell me that I seem to be doing pretty decent at Marvel vs. Capcom 3 in that video that I posted. But if you're actually into the competitive play of the game at all, you'll notice that I'm just resorting to like the very simple clockwise rotation of the button inputs. No, this is the crusher. It wasn't in the last level. It was this one, this crusher right here. You'll see what I mean. I'm gonna save. Gonna save. Gonna save. Gonna save. You get all these imps and go, wow, I should really back away. But it's all a lie. Trying to back away results in your death. And generally going forward does too. Because see that right there? That very slowly lowers. It basically gives you just enough time to be right below it if you try and back away. And it's very, very purposefully timed that way. It is monstrous. That's not a good sound. Good thing it glitched out. It's always great. I'm gonna fire my shotgun. Click, 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 click. Oh, bollocks. I have 44 rockets. Ooh. Why are you still going? Where do I go here? But yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I like the game. The original, at least. I'll probably never end up buying Ultimate because again, story for another day, Capcom stuff. But, this is a troll exit, isn't it? Yep, troll exit. What? How'd I die? That's bollocks. Whoops, goodbye, compadre. Oh, I'm gonna blow myself up. Because I hit myself with a rocket, and I was at 100 health, and now I'm not, and depression. Goodbye, compadre, again. Oh no, he dodged it. Well, didn't dodge that one.